Hey guys, so today I thought I would wade through all of the pink highlights to let you know which ones I think are good and which ones I think are a little over the top. So some pink highlights are extremely beautiful and extremely wearable, like the ones I have on today. I absolutely love them, but other ones are just a little too intense pink, like my scarf. So if you guys are interested in seeing which ones I think are worth using, worth purchasing, and which ones I think are a little too out there for everyday use, then just keep watching. Let's start off with powder highlights. So I have a tray of powder highlights in front of me. I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch them and tell you a little bit about them real quick and tell you what I think. First one is one that's been around forever. This is the e.l.f. Baked Blush in Pinktastic. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got a pink and gold kind of marbly swirl, so it ends up coming off more pinky champagne than anything. There it is, it's like a pink. This is very wearable. I would definitely say this would be like an everyday pink highlight, at least for me. Next we have Stila Kitten. This is their double, like duo highlight. There's one that's like a very light pink and one that's a bit more of like a rosy pink. Both extremely wearable depending on your skin tone. For me, I use more of the lighter pink, and for a deeper skin tone, they could use more of this like peachy pink. Both beautiful pinks. Definitely wearable as well. Another drugstore option is the Essence Strobing Highlight. This is in Let It Glow. This one's like a Cinderella pink, like ballet pink. Very soft, very subtle, very romantic, if you will, and not super metallic. Like you can see the first one was very metallic, the e.l.f. This one's a very subtle highlight. A little on the powdery side too, so that one I would probably pass on. So the e.l.f. and the Stila I think are both very nice, very beautiful. The Essence, probably pass. Next is a newer one. This is Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlight in Molten Rose Gold. Extremely reflective, extremely metallic, and extremely beautiful. Can you guys see that? It's a beautiful rosy pink. It's like a warm tone pink, not super icy. It's beautiful. I love this one. Next, we have a newer one from Milani. This is the Luminous Light Hypnotic Lights 02. Looks like this. This one has a bit more of a purple tone to it. You see right here. And also not very reflective. So I would say that this one's not as wearable as some of the others, but it's still not like a crazy purple shift. So it's still pretty. If you want to go venture a little bit outside of the normal pink realm, this would definitely be a good option for you. But again, a little on the drier side and less reflective. If you want reflective, so far we've got the Maybelline one and the e.l.f. that are super reflective highlights. Next, another drugstore option. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the Sweetest Bling. I've had this one for a while. It has a heart in the middle, 2 different shades of pink, the outside color and the inside color, both extremely reflective. Okay, so here is the inside color, or no, that was the outside color. And the inside color. The inside color is a light icy pink and the outside is definitely like a cool tone rose pink. These on the cheeks are intense, so if you don't like a super intense highlight, I would avoid that one and go with one of the other lighter ones. Very pretty. I don't know if they still make this one, but it is a really, really reflective cool tone pink if that's what you're looking for. And next, the last powder one that I have. This is from the drugstore. This is also a newer one. This is Milani Holographic Beams and in Unicorn Dreams, this one right here. Very powdery. And here is the color. So it's a very soft, subtle pink shift. I think it's beautiful. I have this topped on my cheeks today. Really, really pretty. So the only one of these that I would say is like super intense and I cannot wear it is the Wet n Wild one. This one is like boom in your face. And it's also a cooler tone, so it doesn't look quite as natural, but I really like these kind of warmer tone pinky tones like these right here, and the e.l.f. are beautiful. So those are the ones I would suggest from the powder highlights in the pink family. Next we have some like quasi powders. It's the Physicians Formula Butter Highlights. There are 2 in the pink family. And then one from ColourPop. This is Monster. on this finger right here. It's like an iridescent pinky, almost pinky violet. Right here, it's very soft and subtle. It's very similar to this Milani one actually. They are very similar in tone and application. The ColourPop one's just a bit more sheer than the Milani. Next, we have two from Physicians Formula. This is the new one that just came out, Iridescence. These are a very wet formula. There's Iridescence. That's probably the most purple one that we've had so far. So I would probably steer clear of this one unless you want a pop of it like on the inner corner like I have today. I have this one on the inner corners just for a little pop of something bright, but on my cheeks it was too purple for me. Next we have Rose. This one looks intense, but I think it is beautiful. It's the wettest one in the bunch, but look at this color. Look how pretty that is. It's like this wet, beautiful, light pink glow. I love wearing this one as a highlight and as a blush topper. It's a stunning pink. And affordable, it's drugstore. All right, so those are the powders and like the quasi powders. They're not quite a powder, they're not quite a cream, so they're kind of in the middle. Moving on, we have some stick highlights in the pink family. I have 3 right here. I know that there are more. These are the only ones that I have after I decluttered before our big move. So let's start with the Maybelline Master Strobing Stick Illuminating Highlight, and this one's in the shade 100, Iridescent. It's just like a nice light rose shade. It's very pretty, very wearable in my opinion. It's just a straight pink, very similar to the Stila Kitten shade right here. Next, we have a newer one from Sinful Colors. This is in 3001 Glow Potion. This is one of those iridescent, like white to pink ones. Here it is. It's a very, very soft pink, almost undetectable pink. So if you want something that's pink but not super noticeably pink, this is a good stick highlight to try. Also very affordable. I think it's like $6 on Amazon. Won't break the bank. But this one is a little bit more of a dry formula, so if you're looking for something that glides on easily, this is not going to be the one you'd go for. I would go for the Maybelline over that one. And then we have this kind of duo from Almay, the Instaglow Highlighting Duo in the shade Soft Glow 100. One side is a stick, the other side is a cream. So here is this stick. It's almost like a pearly whitish with a hint of pink. It's barely pink. I'm not even sure you can qualify this as pink, but it's very, very soft. And kind of the same goes for the cream side. Has a little doe foot thing. You drop it on. You blend it in. And it almost disappears on your skin. You can barely, barely see it. So for me, this one's like almost too subtle to even waste my money on. So that's my opinion of these 3. Of the 3, I prefer this one as far as stick highlights go. And then we have liquid highlights. They seem to be coming out of our ears these days. They're just everywhere. Every brand's coming out with one. So let's start with these. All right, so the one that I have on my cheekbones today is the Maybelline Gigi Hadid Liquid Strobe in Iridescent. It's again their classic almost like white to pink shift. This one has a bit of peach in it too. I think it's just really beautiful. You may not be able to see it on bare skin, but over foundation, it's really, really pretty. I haven't heard enough people talk about this highlight. I personally love it. Next from the regular collection is their Master Strobing Liquid, again in 100 light clear, light iridescent. They all seem to have the same coloring. The stick that I enjoy is the same shade as the liquid that I enjoy. This one's just a little bit more metallic, I would say, than the Gigi one. You see how much brighter this one is? It's much more reflective. This one's more of like a subtle peachy pink, and this one is more of like an icy ballet pink. All right, next we have Sleek Bare Kissed Illuminator in Monaco. Again, this is like a ballet pink. Had this one for a little while. Super icy. There's the sleek one. These all are very, very light and very like pale pink, as you can see, compared to the variety over here. Next, we have Algenist Reveal Concentrated Luminizing Drops in the shade Rose. The dropper doesn't really work on this one. Ooh. And it dries out very quickly. So here's the Algenist one. This is a more intense pink, although you can't really see on camera. This is much more rosy pink than the others. This one's more of like a peachy pink. The rest of these are the icy ballet pink, I would say. Next, we have a new one from L'Oreal. This is the True Match Lumi Glow Amour, and this is in Daybreak 507. This one may not even be classified as pink. This one's more like a rosy shade. No, it's still pink. Here's the L'Oreal. You can see that these are very similar. You can barely see any color difference between them. So if you have one of these, chances are you don't need all of them. I don't particularly love the Algenist one, even though that's probably the most expensive. I enjoy the Maybelline liquid ones the most, which are these two. These are my favorite of the liquids. They're not super intense, but they can be built up, which is what I like. I'd rather have less and add on than have too much and have your entire look be ruined. And then the last liquid illuminate I have in pink, this is Benefit High Beam in Satiny Pink Complexion Highlighter. That's what it says. This one I'm not even sure if I've ever used. I received it in a favorites box. It has like a nail polish applicator, which is very strange. And it looks very milky. And I feel like that's pretty much all it is. It's just like this milky product that doesn't really add a whole lot of shine in my opinion. I mean, it's there, but it's not like boom. I feel like it's very similar to the Almay one where it was like, just okay. So for me, I would pass on the Benefit High Beam. I would pass on the Almay liquid highlight. If you're looking for a really good liquid highlight, I would go with these two by Maybelline. Or I would go with the L'Oreal Lumi. I feel like these are probably dupes for like the Cover FX type of liquid highlights that are very popular right now. My favorite pink highlights out of the whole bunch right now are the Maybelline Master Chrome in Molten Rose Gold. This one's beautiful and super reflective. The e.l.f. Pinktastic Baked Blush, which is more like subtle. It's like champagne with a hint of pink for my warmer makeup days. And the Maybelline and Gigi Hadid Liquid Strobe in Iridescent. This one's like a peachy, this one right here, it's like a peachy pink. So it's like I have one in every category. I've got like my rose, my champagne, and like my peach. So these are pretty much all I need if I want a pink highlight, but I have others in case I want to deviate from my faves. But I hope you guys found this pink highlight swatch video helpful to help you figure out what type of pink highlights you might be interested in. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.